You can't scramble somebody's brain with a device with a patent from 72, authorized in 73, with a 17-year shelf life, and then that patent was then given to the military and NSA, and then it was maybe it trickled down to a police department, since they get a lot of hand-me-downs from the military. But under the torture code, United States codes, their treaties, and everything else, you are not allowed to do certain things. 1, fry a dude's brain every fucking day. Prevent that person from going to church. Make that person ruin their clothing. Almost actually start fires that would, it would be, oh, he did it. He must have, fallen asleep. The only difference there is there have been people witness me, see me have the life drained out of my body a little bit at a time, and then minutes later, perk back up. Almost like something was sucking the life force out of me. And then just perk right back up like nothing happened. 2 or 3 people have witnessed that are old enough to actually take the witness stand. Oh, they would definitely pass a polygraph test. We got this guy sitting up here in the white truck. School's closed there, guy. I mean, I only got a body camera on and shit. So, let's see. If you took part of torture, I don't care if it was neighborhood watch. I don't care if it was military orchestrated. I don't care. I don't care if the Pope told you to do it. You broke an international law. That international law comes with a 20-year penalty. But then that also brings up 18 U.S. Code 241. Considering it happened at one house, then it happened at another house. So that would mean more than one person are in on the conspiracy. That's a 10-year felony, $10,000 fine. So we're up to like 20, 30 grand and at least 30 years. But then we have the Hate Crimes Act and the Fair and Equal Housing. If any torture device of any kind was pre-installed prior to a person moving in, well, you just broke the Fair and Equal Housing, and then might have just landed you in the hate crimes category. It, really doesn't matter. Now, I mean, if I've already called the patent office, state's attorney's office, a couple other offices, like, seriously, technically, when somebody went missing and came home, technically that was harassment, because they put it in the computer right away when the child comes home. They don't wait 12, 15 hours, call you back repeatedly, and say, hey, is there any updates? No, that sounds like somebody on a shift who is acting under the color of law and, you know, talking about, oh, well, the report must be here. No, the report should have been entered into the computer that morning when that officer was at my place. You know, she should have said, hey, let me get back to the station and put this in. Not called back multiple times. So it seems like I'm going to have to call a civil rights attorney, Department of Justice, or the FBI, and then a good, just flat all around criminal public corruption type lawyer. One that has, you know, because, you know, it's a little preposterous. So, people think it's a joke until, you know, fraud and other shit gets dropped in their lap. I mean, the tenant-landlord shit says tenant must keep it crime-free, must keep it, whole bunch of shit. And just because somebody says, hey, you can get away with this, you can do this because this, and we'll give you this as a reward, well, then you're under the color of law and RICO statute, because there are gifts and rewards for actually breaking those laws and statutes. I mean, I think most people are sick and tired of having to deal with. Oh, yep.